Welcome back to Views with Hughes, your agenda-free news. This is Jerome Hughes. We're going to go ahead and get into this story that's, well, that's a rumor, okay? So basically, go ahead and take this rumor with a grain of salt, and this is surrounding the upcoming Star Wars movie, Star Wars, the Jedi Order, New Jedi Order, whatever it's called, okay? So we're going to go ahead and get right into it. So like I said, this is a story where it may be canceled and everything by Bob Iger. So just like I said, take it with a grain of salt. It's a rumor so far, and I doubt that it's true, but with everything that's happening, just go ahead and take this with a grain of salt, because the people who reported on this, one of them has been wrong before. And yeah, so basically it's making me wonder and stuff. Is it game over for the new Star Wars movie? Okay, now remember, this is a Star Wars movie that Daisy Ridley is supposed to be starring in, thanks to Kathleen Kennedy, and this was announced last year at the Star Wars celebration over in Europe. Now, three different sources are now saying that Star Wars New Jedi Order movie, which was supposed to be starring Daisy Ridley, has been canceled. Okay, now Cameron Pashaw, y'all remember I had him on the channel one time before, who was a writer and producer in Hollywood, first said that last year that the movie wasn't going to be happening. But Cameron Pashaw also claimed that the Acolyte won't be released either, and now we see that the Acolyte is actually coming out next month. Now the Acolyte has already been filmed and cost nearly $200 million to make, so the Acolyte wasn't canceled because it was already finished, and it's a favorite project of Kathleen Kennedy at Lucasfilm. Now, the rumors about Star Wars New Jedi Order being canceled started when Daisy Ridley, who was set to star in Star Wars New Jedi Order, mentioned in several interviews that she hasn't even read the script yet. And I've shared that with you all before in previous videos. Now, according to World of Real and Empire City box office on X, they said that basically it's being said that Star Wars New Jedi Order has either been completely canceled or will be very different if it ever comes out. Okay, and World of Real, as we see here, reported even back in January that their sources told them that the movie Star Wars New Jedi Order was delayed, and that Disney's CEO Bob Iger had put the project on pause. Now, Bob Iger has said many times that Disney is slowing down on both Star Wars and Marvel projects, and at that time, the website itself said there wouldn't be much progress on the film that was there, with the creative issues that need to be worked out. Now, Bob Iger, remember, he did state before that he was going to limit even further different Marvel as well as Star Wars movies in this case. And if it's true that, Star Wars New Jedi Order has been canceled or shelved and everything, then Lucasfilm is going to have a steep uphill battle with the upcoming Acolyte series that's coming out on Disney Plus, because everyone is expecting it to flop and not be successful at all. And I'm one of them. But the future Star Wars New Jedi Order is actually looking pretty uncertain right now. Okay, and Stephen Wright, who was chosen to write the movie, wrote a draft of the script for the Star Wars New Jedi Order, but Lucas gave him so many suggestions and changes that he had to start all over again. In other words, add all the virtue signaling and woke ideology into the movie itself. Now, this has made him really frustrated. He's now thinking about quitting the Star Wars New Jedi Order project entirely. And instead of working on the Star Wars script, he's decided to put more effort into writing the script for his Peaky Blinders movie, which is planned to start filming in the fall. Now, fast 5 months from this, when this was first reported, and according to actress Daisy Ridley, there's still no completed script for Star Wars New Jedi Order. Now, added to the speculation itself, Empire City box office has reported that Bob Iger, the head of Disney, has completely shut down the Star Wars New Jedi Order project. And they stated that, I keep hearing that one of the projects Bob Iger and Disney quietly canceled this week is the Rey Star Wars movie, or Star Wars New Jedi Order. And they tweeted that back on Twitter back in March. And they also stated that they haven't even announced it yet, and they haven't even told Daisy Ridley, the actress who plays Rey. It's just a rumor right now, but it makes sense. And I'm gonna have to agree, it is a rumor, but at the same time, it seems like it could make sense because he did announce this at the shareholders meeting as well as quarterly earnings that they were going to put out there less content because they felt that it was bombarding the fans, but in reality, the fans just don't want the messaging that's being put into these movies and shows. But the account also goes on to say that this might still happen, and I could be wrong, but logically, it doesn't seem that likely that Disney would go more than 5 years without a Star Wars movie and then suddenly start filming two movies this year. One of these movies would be a sequel to a trilogy that ended with a lot of backlash from fans. This new story would probably be even more controversial. So in other words, more woke ideology, heavier, far more controversial than The Last Jedi and even possibly the Acolyte. Now, the account ended. The lead actress hasn't even seen the script, and the director hasn't even seen the script, and it's already made the middle of March, and they're supposed to start filming in the fall. I don't believe it. By now, they should be deep into pre-production. Now, World of Real also commented on Empire City's box office tweets, and while they don't think that the Star Wars New Jedi Order movie has been completely canceled, they say it might be a very different movie by this time it actually gets made, whenever that is. And this site also points out that more than six Star Wars projects under Kathleen Kennedy have been shelved or canceled. So this is interesting because if that's the case, then this will be project number 7. Okay. But the fact of the matter remains that Star Wars and Lucasfilm is not in a good state right now. And the fact that, the one who actually put all the woke stuff out there, Bob Iger himself, he decided to go ahead and cancel it. All right. But is he not admitting that, the woke isn't working? Because of the fact that if he has to admit that's not working, then he's going to have to admit that he's wrong. And we all know that Bob Iger doesn't admit that he's wrong. But Kathleen Kennedy, on the other hand, well, actually, there's no other hand. Kathleen Kennedy doesn't admit well, she's wrong as well. But the fact of the matter is, so far, this is just a rumor, speculation so far, okay? Because there hasn't been a wide reporting on this, at least yet. But the fact of the matter is, Star Wars New Jedi Order, they stated that, it's canceled. I don't believe it's going to be happening because we haven't even heard much of any other details or any things from behind the scenes and stuff happening. And with that being said, I mean, it's possible that this could be canceled. It's possible it could be true also. But I just know that a lot of us are just sick and tired of the woke ideology and stuff that Star Wars is putting out there. Kathleen Kennedy still insulting the Star Wars as well as the former Star Wars fans. And then she also had Leslie Headland to insult the fans and telling them that, they don't want you part of the fandom, that they're not true fans. And I guarantee you the director, Charmaine Obey Chinoy, she's going to go ahead and start insulting fans as well. But the fact of the matter is, this, I guarantee you, if it's true, then the movie's already dead on arrival, and it's not going to get people into the theaters to see this or even watch it on Disney Plus. So let me know your thoughts about this in the comments below. Also, be sure to include any additional comments or thoughts you might have on this particular topic. If you think this is true, let me know your thoughts about that in the comments below. Also, if you enjoyed what I shared in this video, go ahead, smash the like button, share far wide across social media. And if you haven't done so already and you enjoyed all the content I put out there, go ahead, subscribe to the channel, click the bell notification so that way you'll be notified of future uploads and updates. Until then, peace.